Hi, my name's Mr. Shilton, and I'm here to talk you through the choice of taking GCSE music at Lutterworth College. In music, we expect you will be able to understand some music theory and be able to read music or be willing to learn. You will enjoy making music both in groups and individually and be willing to take part in extracurricular activities. We offer a rock band, the school musical, which is on once every other year, composition class and theory. You should be able to play one or more instruments to a competent standard. And if you're a drummer, be able to either play another instrument or be willing to learn one. The course at a glance then. There are three main elements to the music GCSE. Performance, composition, and appraisal or listening skills. In performance, you'll have the opportunity to learn more about your instrument through solo skills and ensemble skills development. And in composition, you'll learn to develop your knowledge of theory and harmony and creating melody. During the GCSE course, you will develop a deeper understanding of how compositional devices can create mood and feeling also. In listening skills, we work towards a 1 hour and 15-minute exam by the end of year 11, which covers area studies 1 to 4, which we'll go through momentarily. How will you be assessed? In component 1, performance, it's worth 30% of the qualification, and we have to submit 2 recordings. That is a total of 6 minutes. In component 2, again, we submit 2 recordings or 2 compositions. One's the free composition and one's a set brief composition, which is what we're told what to do. The composition is worth 30% again. In the component 3, the appraisal or listening skills, that's worth 40%. And again, it's the 1 hour and 15-minute exam covering the 4 areas of study. So what do we do during GCSE music? Well, we use this ever-evolving, revolving state of listening, composing, and then performing. Each one informs the next one, and it keeps going round until we become more knowledgeable about the next element. So we listen, we put our listening into practice to compose with those ideas. From composition, that might inform what we do in our performances, and then from performances we go back to listening, and it keeps going round and round. Area of study 1, form and structure, which is the first area of study we will look at, looks at the Western classical tradition, the Baroque, classical and romantic period of music, and we learn about the forms, sonata, vocal music, aria, chamber music, and such. In this area study, though, there is a set piece of work, and it's like a case study, and we look at that piece of work in depth. This one is a piece by Johann Sebastian Bach. Area study 2, music for ensemble, is more about looking at musical theatre, gospel and blues. It's to do with music that requires an ensemble cast to perform. Area study 3, film music. In this area, students learn more about film music and how it's made, so both diegetic and non-diegetic music. We'll learn more about musical harmony that creates moods and tension, such as augmented and diminished chords, and the art of making sounds in Foley, just like the lightsaber sound by Ben Burt. Area Study 4 is all around popular music, and students have the opportunity to learn more about music from the 1950s to the present day. So that includes the instrumentations, for example, how guitars are played, bass is played, the effects that they might be put on those instruments, the form and structure from that era, texture and harmony, the chordal harmony, tension added. And in this area study also, there is a set piece of work like a case study. And at the moment, we're studying Toto Africa. So who should take GCSE music then? Well, someone who is committed, that doesn't mind performing in front of an audience, that works well in groups and is good at collaborating ideas, that you enjoy listening to and analysing music, want to learn more about how songs are constructed, that you have an interest in the history of music and want to be able to learn an instrument to a high standard. So if that is you, then please apply.